one, there's two. Six, awesome. 7, 9. That's quick. So I had an awesome day. We went down and did a little radio interview that lasted about 15-20 minutes there in the radio station. That was pretty cool. It's the first time I'd ever been in a radio station booth like that. It was pretty neat. Let's see, we did that. Then we did the little walk through the town. That was great. That took us about 45 minutes or so. Finished that up with a great slice of pizza. Met lots of nice people. Met the sheriff. Met a few of the local cops. All very nice people. I posted that video earlier, so if you haven't gotten a chance to watch it, please go check it out. It's pretty neat. Hi, Brookie. Let's see. I got back to camp tonight, and the two ladies that work here made me a very good steak dinner and a salad and some corn, and brought me a ginger ale. Very, very nice ladies. They work here, and they live in a camper, and they travel around from campsite to campsite, and work at the different campsites for free room and board, I guess. And that's pretty cool. That's what I call living the life. Everybody today was so awesome. We did the little drone interview here, which Molly, I was surprised Molly didn't care about the drone at all. She totally ignored it until he landed it. Then she was interested in it. But I think that she's kind of given up on birds. So I think maybe she just thought the drone was a bird and there was no way she could get it. But it was a great day. It was a nice little walk. It was very warm today, but luckily I didn't do a big long 10-mile walk or anything today. I'm in a little bit of a dilemma for tomorrow because I put in the address that my dad gave me for the church that said that I could sleep on their property, and it's 17 miles away. And then the campground that's just past that is right at 20 miles. So I'll walk it if I have to, but I'd really like to find something closer. I found a church that's closer. It's called the Mount Liberty, and it's right at 11 miles from downtown Murphy. Or no, it's at 11 miles from where I'm at. But I got somebody to answer the phone, but they said they weren't able to make that decision, that they just went to the church. They weren't the pastor. So I sent them a message hoping that they could, on Facebook, hoping they could reply. And I didn't get anything back from them yet, but maybe they'll reply. If not, I'm going to head in that direction, because it's on the way to the next one anyway. And if I do get there and there's nobody there, I may just stealth camp behind it anyway. Wow, 36 viewers. Thank you. That must be a result of today. It said 40 a second ago. That is absolutely fantastic. Thank you, everyone, for your support. That is so great. Met so many great people today in Murphy when I was walking through. I'm sure that some of the people in traffic were a little curious as to why they had 2 police cars and 4 cops stopping traffic just for me and my dog and a reporter to walk through, but I'm sure it was a sight. Yeah, it was a great time. There was another reporter there doing a story on me kind of at the same time, so that was kind of neat. just so many great people. The food at the Downtown Pizza was awesome. Just everybody that helped. The sheriff, if he's watching right now, or if you know him, thank him for me. He is a great guy. Super cool. Has a lot of the same political ideals that I do, so it's pretty neat. 43 viewers. That is fantastic. I think that may be a record. But yeah, so I'm looking for a place within a 10-mile walk of here tomorrow. If I can't find anything, I'm probably going to stay at the Days Inn in Murphy, which is right at 5 miles from here, and it'll be a short day. But then that'll put the other church that I'm going to stay at tomorrow night at the 11-mile range, which is a lot more doable than 17 miles. So if it doesn't work out, if nobody can find me a spot within the 10-mile range of this campground, then that's probably my plan, is to stay at the Days Inn, because I could use a hotel sleep, to be honest. 51 viewers. That is phenomenal. Wow. That's great. Thank you so much, guys. That is so awesome. That is so great. While I got 58 viewers. Since I got so many people watching, I'd like to do a shout out to this KOA. They put me up for free for 2 nights. It's awesome. Shout out to JD, the commander of the local VFW, for giving me a ride the other day, getting me to where I needed to be. 61 viewers, fantastic. A shout out to Tim at the radio station for setting up the red carpet treatment for me today. It was so cool. A shout out to everybody that I met today on the streets, the very nice ladies that gave me and Molly the flower leis that we wore for the rest of the day, and the pizza place, and everybody that handed me cash and shook my hand. All the veterans I met. It was an awesome day. This is the first time that a town has gone all out. I felt like I was in my own miniature parade walking through. Super cool. Thank you all so much. Thanks, Chico. I appreciate that. That's really cool. Yeah, I think that we're accomplishing our goal here. I think we're spreading that awareness that I set out to do, and it's so awesome. It's so awesome. If any of you know of a place within 10 miles of here, 10 to 15 miles, preferably or more around 10 of this campground, headed west, southwest, yeah, but please, I could use a place to crash tomorrow. Otherwise, like I said, it's going to be at the Days Inn, which is great. It'll give me another day in town to meet people and stuff. And if not, then I'll just push on through. It's not a big deal. 52 people, 54 people. That's so cool. This is these little things that people do for me is such a huge boost to morale and to the cause. I get out here and I can get people, and I know that they are out there to see me and to meet me and to shake my hand, but all of that is just part of getting the message out there to help our vets. We got such a horrible suicide rate right now and homeless rate for veterans. We need to fix all that. The Cherokee Scout newspaper, they had a reporter out there today with their photographer, so that's going to help spread some awareness. It was so great. If I miss any of your comments, because they're going by pretty quick now, I'll go back and look at them in a minute. I see, Tim, you said, "Hi Joe, I have a solution. Give me a shout when you're off Facebook Live." I sure will, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. So maybe my thing for tomorrow night is solved. That'd be awesome. Tina, the woman that came down with her spouse. When we helped Mark fix up his house. Tina's going to walk with me tomorrow. She said that she's committed to 2, and she'll try to do 4 or 5. And I think that I got her pretty much committed to walking all the way through town. So that's pretty cool. It's really cool whenever people that I've gotten to know have become friends and tell me that I've inspired them. It helps, and the whole thing is I didn't want to inspire anybody. I just wanted to spread awareness. But if I'm inspiring them, that's fantastic. I'll take it. That's great. Molly. Okay, good girl. Good girl. Daddy's so fast. She's such a good girl. Yeah, she about pulled all the electronics off the table. So I went to Walmart yesterday, and my main goal going to Walmart was, one, to get a new leash lead for Molly, because the one that I had for her I left at the previous campground, or 2 campgrounds ago actually, and to find a scale and stand on it and see how much weight I lost. Of course, I bought a bunch of junk I didn't need, and totally spaced out on the scale, but I did get the leash, so that's good. And Molly is wearing her flower lei right now. You can see her laying down over there. She's got it on around her neck. And she's such a good girl. Tina brought her service dog with her today, and they got to play for a while in the dog park that's here. Well, it's a caged or fenced-in field, but for them it was Wonderland. They got to run and play for a good few minutes to tire them out a little bit. Is that a bear behind me? Don't screw around. You didn't fool me. I knew there was no bear. No, there's a river behind me. And then the 2 women that came and brought me dinner tonight, a huge steak, giant freaking, like, juicy, gorgeous steak. Big old thing of corn and a delicious salad. It was just like it was like dessert to a perfect meal for the day. The day was awesome. Let me see. I'm going to go back and read some of your comments so that I know that I'm getting you, because I don't want to feel like you're talking to me and I'm ignoring you, because I don't like doing that to y'all. So Stephanie says good morning, or good evening, good evening. My mom says hi, hi mom. Elizabeth says hi, hi Elizabeth. Hi Chelsea. Hi Sandra. Hi Regina. Hi Auntie Marie. Hi Brooke. Hi Dad. Hi Tammy. Hi Brandy. I am going to screw up your name. Mari, M-A-R-I. Let's see. Pizza is good. Okay, I don't see any real direct questions. Brooke says, I love you too, Uncle Joe. Hi Sissy. Hi Kathy. Yep. Lots of comments. Thank you for what you're doing. God bless you. Thank you very much. It was phenomenal. There was like 5,000 views on that thing earlier today. That was so cool. As far as my next town goes, basically I'm just headed down 74. I'm trying to go down 74. I was told that in about 40 miles the road gets pretty hairy with no shoulder, and I might want to catch another ride through there, but that's fine. There's also a new way to donate. Thanks to N22, he set me up with Chico from N22 set me up with an easier email or easier address to go to donate, and it's just supportjoe.com. Super easy to remember. Go to supportjoe.com. It'll take you straight to the donation site. Again, that money does go to support my wife and myself on the journey, even though I haven't had to use hardly any of it yet. The only time I have is when I've had to book a hotel via the phone and use a credit card to book it, but the rest of the time I've had cash on me from the generosity of the people that I see every day. It does go to help my family supplement their income a little bit at home, and pay for them to come see me in a few weeks when school gets out. At the end of my journey, whether it's $10 or $10,000, whatever is left over gets donated to N22 to help veterans find help. So that you know, the more you donate, the more they will receive eventually. Again, I'm not in this for myself. I'm not in this to get rich. We're not in this to spend the money on frivolous crap. Excuse my language. It's everything I buy is a necessity while I'm walking, and everything my wife buys at home is to take care of our children. So your support is helping me achieve my mission, and I can't be more grateful for the generosity and the kindness that I've experienced, especially here in Murphy. I had no idea what I was walking into when I walked into Murphy, and it's one of those situations to where we had planned a little 15-minute walk through the town, and I think that video was 45 minutes long because so many people showed up to meet and greet, and that was so awesome. It was so cool. Super high spirits about tomorrow because I got to walk right back through the same town. But Tina's going to be with me. We're going to have her service dog and my service dog. And I'm sure I'm going to bump into a bunch of y'all again, and just keep that love coming. That's super awesome. There you go. There, Chico just posted www.supportjoe.com goes directly to my GoFundMe page. It's easier than trying to remember my long GoFundMe address. It's a cool little shortcut. So again, thanks for that, Chico. That's awesome. Murphy it's an amazing place. There's a very military conscious environment here. The VFW is very active. It's not just like you'll see some VFWs, they're just a bar where a bunch of the vets hang out, but here they're actively helping out the locals. It's really cool. Hi, Amber, how you doing? I don't see you on here much. Nice to see you. Hey, Bobby. So I need to go get a much-needed shower, do a little bit of laundry, catch up on my binge watching of Family Guy, and hit the sack. And of course, squeeze in the phone call home that I do every night. If I have forgotten to say something, please on there mention it for me. There's so much was said to me today. So many things happened today. It's just super cool. There's a veteran outreach program here. Of course, I'm not prepared. I don't have the card on me. Or I might. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Here it is. I was given this card. I would like to promote them. It's Warrior Veteran Outreach. It says iron sharpens iron, so men sharpen, so one man sharpens another. Of course, it's backwards, but there it is. And the phone number is 828-557-6881. They're the Warriors Veteran Outreach. They also have warriorsveteranoutreach.com. The first Tuesday of the month at 1900 hours, Journey Church of God Fellowship Hall, 129 Church of Christ Road, Murphy, North Carolina. They they have their meetings. Veterans Helping Veterans. That is outstanding. It's freaking outstanding. It's so awesome that they're setting up an organization to where veterans can go get help and talk to other veterans, because a lot of people don't understand that veterans don't want to talk about military stuff and the war and their post-traumatic experiences and stuff like that unless it's with other veterans. Then there's the camaraderie. They don't have to explain emotions or explain situations. The other person just knows, and they can sit and they can talk to each other. Excuse me, I got to scoot over a little bit. The sun is killing me. And the other thing I wanted to mention was Greg Long from Local 4 News, or Local 4 television station here. He's an on-air host. We were going to have a TV interview today also. Unfortunately, him and his daughter were in a car accident yesterday. They both survived. They're both okay. But he's sore and he didn't want to go into work today and risk any further injury. So we weren't able to do that. But I think that it would have been tight squeezing it into the day that I already had. I would have loved to get that extra coverage, but we reached so many people today. I averaged 15 or 16 viewers, and right now we're sitting at 33. So, I mean, there's twice as many people watching me right now as normal, and it was up to 60. So, it's just so cool to have so many people supporting a cause that I was pessimistic about at first. I thought there was such a stigma when it came to veterans that I wasn't going to get the support that I am, but everybody is just pouring their heart into the cause and helping me out so much, and I am so grateful for all of that. And there's not really much more I can say without just repeating myself over and over again. I just thank you, Murphy, for being such an awesome town. Again, I have to reiterate one or two things. Please don't bring me stuff. I really appreciate the sentiment. I really do. I don't have room to carry it. I have goodie bags upon goodie bags upon goodie bags, and unfortunately I end up having to give away most of the stuff that's given to me. So please, if you want to contribute, please share the page, share the videos, share Instagram, share Twitter, and if you're able to, a small donation would be great to the supportjoe.com. But I truly have everything I need to walk with, and anything you bring me is just going to be more added weight that I'm going to have to push up these mountain hills. So I really do appreciate, at first, when I first started walking, I took everything everybody gave me, and I needed it, and now I have 3 razors and 2 pairs of scissors and 2 sets of headphones and probably 5 toothbrushes and 2 tubes of toothpaste and more crackers than a human being could probably eat in a month. And it's great. It's great. It's a good problem to have. It's an awesome problem to have. But it is getting a little bit to the point to where I feel so bad not taking stuff from people. So my cart is just weighing a ton now because I take everything everybody brings me. Cold water is great. I'll always take a cold water. And then if you want to buy me lunch or something like that, that's fine. That's fantastic. I would much rather you send that effort or that money to the donation fund so we can actually help out veterans. But I mean, if you want to show your gratitude to me personally, that's I'm not going to say no. I love you guys, and it's so awesome. Everything's so awesome that you guys are doing for me and doing for this cause. And I feel like I'm just blathering now. So, Yeah, I love all you guys. Thank you so much. Again, none of this is about me. It's all about helping out people who are in a tough spot, and not just potentially suicidal veterans, but now in talking to like the sheriff here and the fire department that I stayed at back in Fletcher. The first responder suicide rate is pretty high too now. So I mean, and it probably has been. It's just one of those things that you're not aware of because they don't talk about it on TV. So hug your fireman, kiss your police officer, make your veteran laugh, and that's about all you can do at this point. Let them know you're there. Let them know they're cared about. Let them know you love them. And let them know that their life means more to other people with them actually living it than it would to them ever being gone. It's such an important message that we get across to these guys that the world is better with them alive than with them gone. So please do that for me. Please go talk to your veterans. Even if you don't have a veteran friend, find one. Go to the VFW, buy a vet a beer, something. Talk to them, make them smile. But it's just. I don't know how to fix it. I know that when I'm down, a phone call helps. So call your vets, call your friends, call your first responders, call anybody that you think may be having a hard time. So I love you guys. Thank you for the support. I'm going to go ahead and sign off and go get me a shower before it gets dark. Deuces.